be okay.
Can you see me now? Can you?
Come on, get up. I'll drive you home.
Can you hear me now? I want you to see me. I want you to hear me.
Kumba, what's happening to you could happen to anyone, and I include myself. I have the highest regard for you. I always will have. And you can count on all the support you need. There's not a lot going on in the office right now. So, why don't you take the rest of the holiday that's still owing to you? Then, when you feel up to it, come back into work. And you can call me any time you like.
Thank you. Can you? Will you? Can you see me? Can you? Will you? HIV positive. But why me?
Okay, dear.
Fine, darling.
Who was that?
My sister. She started her ARV treatment and it's going well.
Boss, you know, my wife and I have both taken the test. And both of us are...
I have the highest regard for you. I always will have. And you can count on all the support you need. Morning, Sophie. Fine. Please, will you cancel all my appointments for today? Fine. Speak to you later.
City Mail.
Till tomorrow. Let's see.
I've still got one copy of the Daily Press here.
Fine.
And the Gazette. And the City Mail.
Old and crumpled, I'm afraid.
Don't worry, sir. That is all right.
Thanks.
It is still money.
You're right.
Now catch up with all the news. City Mail.
Good morning.
Morning. Regarding your colleagues living with HIV, the first thing is to protect the confidentiality of their HIV positive status. You have to find a way to see they're persuaded to make the fullest use of specialized centers like ours. They'll find important kinds of support here, such as counseling. We offer psychosocial support, medical care, and so on. And your business ought to give serious attention to thinking of ways of helping employees living with HIV and putting in place an informed company policy on AIDS. I'll give you the names of a few companies that already have such HIV policies. They're involved in HIV prevention, offer their employees and their families HIV tests, and condoms are provided as well. Some companies even have formal arrangements with our center. They get totally confidential care and support for their employees with HIV. I'm quite sure they'd be more than willing to share their experiences if you contact them.
So, what do you think?
I support the idea wholeheartedly. If we had an effective company policy on AIDS, it would have a very positive effect on the company's public image, both nationally and internationally. We must become a model corporate citizen in this area.
People say we carry a moral responsibility with regard to HIV. Okay. But I wondered what effect it has on finances. I spent the whole weekend on the web doing research. It demonstrated very conclusively that policy is introduced so as to protect the workers against HIV infection, and making the care of those already infected a priority are a wise financial decision that leads to financial benefits in the long term. And investments now will produce returns which are impressive judged by any criteria. And so financially, it's win-win.
Welcome back, Kumba. Good holiday.
It was great, Pauline. And you okay?
Oh, fine.
Nice to see you back.
Peter.
How's the family?
They're fine, thanks.
You well?
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Let's go ahead then, okay?
Hello.
Hello, Kumba. How are things?
Fine.
Oh, by the way, the boss wants to see you.
Ah.
Okay, so on your way downstairs, make a copy of this and take it along to the accounts, okay?
D'accord. Un instant, s'il vous plaît. Yes, come in. Ne quittez pas. Welcome back. Listen, you won't have forgotten that the staff awards ceremony is coming up soon. You'd be doing me a big favor if you take charge of the arrangements. You have a free hand to do it in any way you like and to spend what's necessary. Don't go over budget. Excuse me now. This is an international call.
Right. See you then.
That's the last one.
All right.
Bye.
Thanks.
Dear friends, as you all know, we've recently held a number of meetings to discuss our firm's involvement in the response to HIV/AIDS, following the example of other companies. With your cooperation, we shall put in place a policy that makes it clear we value our staff fully, each member of our staff, everyone. But to begin, I want us to share a little experiment. Does anyone want this money? So, who's coming to get it? Full marks for initiative. But before I give you these notes, I have a few questions.
I'm ready.
This one's crumpled and creased. Still want it?
I still want it.
And this one? Something's been scribbled on it. It's a bit torn. Do you want it?
Definitely.
See how old this one is. Would you want this?
Why wouldn't he? Right?
My friends, none of these notes is crisp and new. But they still want it because their value has not changed.
Oh, yes.
And so, let us look at our own lives. We've all known days, times when we were creased, crumpled by others or by events. Then we can get the impression we are not worth a thing. But in reality, our value remains constant for those who love us. We can always start afresh and attain our objectives because our intrinsic value is still intact. Finally, we'd like to suggest that we create a committee here to respond to HIV/AIDS. I wanted to ask, how many of you agree and are willing to participate?